How's it going, folks? So I've talked a lot about gun owners' butt from time to time, and this is going to be no different. The main topic of this is the fact that there are a lot of firearm owners' butt, or a lot of gun owners' butt, who will sit there and think they're talking to somebody who is just as ignorant about firearms, firearm owners, firearm laws as they are. And then when they find out that person is a little bit more knowledgeable and pretty much pegs down the general type of gun owner that they are, will then respond with a reactionary, "Oh, you don't know me." "Oh, but we do. Uh, we know you better than you think." You see, the thing with firearms enthusiasts, such as myself, is we go to a lot of gun stores. We go to a lot of gun shows. We go to a lot of shooting ranges. We talk to a lot of people, be it online, face to face, over the phone, who are gun owners, but we know who you are. We know what type of gun owner you are in the general ballpark just by what you say. This is why, we're easily able to come up with what type of gun owner you are, because there's a pattern of them, especially when you're repeating the same tired talking points that 20 other gun owners, but just like you said. Yes, we can tell whether or not you were the person who's the guy with a duck gun that they've had sitting in the closet for 5 years. The last time they took it out 5 years ago was to go on an unsuccessful hunt with their buddies, you know, and then just to leave that duck gun in the closet for 5 years, probably didn't even clean it. We can tell when you said you literally grew up around firearms that, what that really means is that your uncle had a 22 he let you shoot when you were like 8. Or maybe your dad, it took you to shoot some clay when you were 12. You know? Yeah. Or maybe your mom had a fucking 38 special that she bought, loaded up, and threw in the drawer one time, and then you and your buddies took it out to play with it for a few seconds. Luckily, you didn't accidentally shoot each other with it. Know your types very well. We know when you're the person who bought that pocket popper just to throw in your purse, because you live alone and, you got to drive to work. Know your type very well. Quit. The fact is that you didn't learn our type before you got into discussion and revealed all the details about yourself to tell us what type of gun owner you were. When you sit there and say, these AR-15 owners, these AR-15 gun nuts with their big magazine clips, they're putting our lives in danger. Yeah, those AR-15 owners probably know you better than you know them. In fact, 99 times out of 100, that is the case. There are a lot of us crazy gun nuts, as you like to call us, who know what type of gun owner you are more than you know what type of gun owner we are. Why? Because we get to see a lot more of it than you do. That one time you went to the range, that's about the exposure you've had probably to many gun owners. That's your limited experience. Meanwhile, somebody like me, who's been to the range a hell of a lot more than you have, gotten to see it all. gotten to see it to the point to where certain people become a pattern, or certain types of people become a pattern anyway. And the fact of the matter is that maybe instead of recoiling in shock and saying, "Oh, you don't know me," maybe it's time to sit there and stop repeating the same tired talking points that you've heard before on the TV, and maybe start thinking, okay, maybe I should listen to some of these crazy gun nuts. And actually, maybe some of them can give me a little bit better information. Maybe I shouldn't be supporting some of these gun laws because these guys are trying to give me a warning um, that maybe these gun laws don't work. Maybe they're onto something. Maybe they're actually trying to help me here. But no, you're not going to do that. I've never, well, shouldn't say never, but I've known a lot of gun owners, but who never see the light. Now, some of them might have, one or two aha moments. Some of them, do start to change. But in my experience, it's been very rare. What was it? I forget the name of this effect. But it's basically the effect where, somebody gets just that little bit of information and now all of a sudden they think they're an expert. I've heard it several times. It's off the top of my head and I cannot remember right now. But when I upload this video, I'll put it in the comments section of what it is, or I'll put it in the description of what it is because I'm probably going to Google it now. I cannot believe that slipped my mind. But speaking of comments and all that, my channel is very open to comments. So for those of you who are watching this video right now, please share your experiences with gun owners, but please, if you're a gun owner, but try to point out to me where I'm wrong. I don't think you're gonna be able to. However, me. I'm not going to sit there and recoil in fear and then just uh, storm, say, "Oh, you don't know me," and storm off. Even though I know a number of you guys do that. Well, thank you all for watching. You all take it easy out there and have a great day.